I am going to help you in this video, and I promise it's gonna be worth it, so stick around. Hey you guys, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. Let me tell you why. I am actually having to come back and film some additional content for a video that I already filmed because I realized that if I posted that video as it stands, there would be a lot of confusion. Let me tell you what I'm talking about today. A few days ago, I stood in this very spot and I was doing shipping and I was talking to you guys about the hidden profits that are in calculated charge shipping on eBay. I had recently posted a short to my video. You didn't know, I've been posting shorts. Usually they're older videos that I want to kind of shed new light on. But this YouTube short was a clip from a video where I talked about how I avoid paying seller fees on eBay. And one of those ways that I avoid paying fees on eBay is I do charged calculated shipping so that eBay charge buyers the retail shipping rate and eBay sellers pay the commercial shipping rate. So that means that there is always a little bit of a surplus that's paid that I always just basically pay directly to my eBay fee so it doesn't come out of my profits. The first thing I want to say is that is allowed. It is okay to keep the profits off of customer paid shipping because the customer knows how much they're paying when they purchase for the cost of the shipping label. As long as you are not grossly overestimating the size of the package to get this huge shipping fee to then only pay a little bit and pocket a whole mess of money being shady about it, it's not against any terms of service or anything like that. You can do that. So that is what I've always done. I've always charged eBay calculated shipping so that eBay charges the customer the retail rate. I pay the commercial rate. I get to keep the difference and apply it to things like eBay fees and shipping supplies. And I decided to film an entire video discussing it because there was a few items that I had shipped this week where I was able to pay all of my fee. Did I just say fee-bay? You guys always say that, and I said it. I decided to make a video this week talking about that specifically in detail because I had some items that were shipped out where I noticed that this surplus of shipping charge more than compensated for my eBay fees, and it even helped pay for shipping supplies as well. So anyway, I posted that short and I was shocked at how many comments and messages that I got telling me that that information was outdated. And I was absolutely confused. I'm just being real. I was super confused because how is it outdated? I am literally making additional profit off of charged shipping and applying it to my eBay fees as of this last weekend. How is this information outdated? I did not understand. So I started digging a little bit deeper. And thanks to you guys, I was educated in the fact that eBay changed its policy and automatically started defaulting that shipping discount to the buyer side and not the seller side. So as a quick recap, if you're new to eBay, what was basically happening is before eBay was automatically charging customers the retail rate, which is always higher. That's if you walk into a post office and buy a shipping label, versus a commercial rate, which is a discount that you get for printing your own shipping label at home. eBay had always given a seller the commercial rate and charged the retail rate to the buyer. But now what has happened apparently as of April, May this year, so not very long ago, we're only talking a few months at this point, eBay has decided to start giving customers that shipping discount automatically now. But why didn't I know about this? Well, you might be saying, well, Lindy, you really haven't been doing much on eBay. That's why you didn't know about it. Nope, that's not why. Let me talk to you about this. I fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I fell down an eBay shipping discount rabbit hole. And this is what I learned. I didn't know about it because eBay didn't tell me about it. Literally, eBay didn't tell me about it. It's not my negligence. It's not me not paying attention. They literally didn't tell me. Why didn't they tell me? I don't know. But just because they didn't tell me doesn't mean that I can't help you. I was absolutely baffled as to why eBay did not notify me of this change. But before I went so far as to call eBay, I checked my emails. I didn't see anything. But I wanted to learn more about what exactly this meant. At this point, all I knew was what people were telling me via comments and messages. People saying things like, eBay now gives that commercial discount to buyers. This information no longer applies. Sellers don't get the benefit of profiting off of the surplus and shipping paid. So I needed to go find this information because I didn't have it in my inbox and I didn't really want to get on the phone with eBay. So I took it to YouTube. Just what everybody does. You take it to YouTube to find out what the hell is going on. I knew that Casey, who is Rockstar Flipper, he's always updating eBay policies, so I went and I checked out his channel, and sure enough, Casey posted a video about 5 months ago talking about this. So I watched his video and I noticed something very important in the email that he was screen sharing. And I don't think a lot of sellers realized this about that email, so this is what I want to talk to you guys about, and this is where I'm going to help you out. And it also explains why I didn't get an email. So quick shout out to Casey for this email because I don't have it and I need to show it to you guys. The email that Casey got stated this: "We're reaching out to let you know that starting May 15th, your listings that displayed calculated shipping will default to showing eBay labels discounted shipping rates. The new default rates will apply to all of your active and future listings that offer calculated shipping. Listings with free or flat rate shipping won't be affected. We're making this change to help your listings attract more buyers by offering a lower shipping cost. To get the discounted rate that will be displayed on your listings, make sure to purchase your shipping label through eBay Labels." Now, this is the important part. Pay attention. And I think a lot of people were not paying attention to this email. If you want to opt out, just let us know here, and it's a clickable link, by May 13th. And we won't make any changes to your current shipping rates. You can also switch back to showing standard rates anytime after May 15th through your shipping discount settings. Okay? So I think a lot of people were just kind of glazing over that and not really realizing that there is an ability to opt out of this. And then the following part explains why I didn't get an email and I was completely in the dark that this was even a thing. The very bottom of this email, it says, "Please note that this change will only apply to sellers receiving this email." That explains it. That's why I didn't get an email, because the change didn't apply to me for some reason. I don't know why. Why didn't this change apply? I have no idea. But that is not stopping me from helping you guys out. So I am actually going to take you into my computer and I am going to show you how to opt out. I know everybody has the ability to do this because even I, who was not even notified of this change, I am able to go opt in if I choose to. I actually went to my section to see if I was opted in or opted out to basically find out what the heck was going on. And my shipping discount section actually shows where I am opted in, but only for FedEx. I am not currently opted in for USPS, and I am not currently opted in for UPS rates, only FedEx. Why they opted me in automatically for FedEx only and not the other two, I have no idea. So if you are a seller that has been opted into this and you don't want to be giving your shipping discounted rates to your buyers, if you are still wanting to be able to have that overage apply to your seller costs or your packaging materials, things like that, if you want to opt out, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All right, you guys ready to see how easy this is? Just make sure that you're logged into your eBay. Come up here and click on Account Settings. Then scroll down here to your shipping preferences. And then you'll scroll down to Shipping Discount Settings and click on Edit. eBay discounted rate should be right at the top. Rates applied to, just hit the drop down, and you can check or uncheck if you want it to be USPS, FedEx, or UPS. You can either opt in or opt out of all of these, and then just simply hit save. That's all you've got to do. Save. It's done. I'm not opted in. I've opted out because my boxes are not checked. That's all there is to it, you guys. So if you want to opt out, go opt out. And now I can show you my original video because it's going to make sense, because all of you that want to opt out of this automatic customer shipping discount thing, all of you that wish to opt out can now opt out. And so now the video that I originally filmed can apply to you. Enjoy. My channel today, I am doing some shipping. So it's another late Sunday night. I have a few eBay packages that I wanted to ship out, and I actually have a topic for discussion. Something hasn't occurred to me for the first time, but it has occurred to me that there is something that some of y'all might not know about. And that is the hidden profits inside of charging shipping on eBay. And I wanted to bring it up today for anyone who might be unfamiliar with how exactly charge shipping works on eBay and how it really benefits the sellers a lot more than you may realize. The first order I'm shipping out is actually 3 of these. It's a holiday set of L'Occitane. There's like a full-size hand cream, some moisturizing, and this little travel set. So I sold 3 to the same person, 3 sets, for a total of $40.71 plus the cost of shipping. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, and all of that, my net on this is around $33. So if you've been a follower of my YouTube channel for many, many years now, I've been on YouTube for, holy cow, 8 years, I think. Coming up on my 8th year. When I was first selling on eBay, I was an advocate for free shipping. Then all of the shipping costs and everything just started to continuously go up like 2 to 3 times a year. And I started seeing the power in doing offers on eBay, and offers and free shipping combined were just eating all my profits. And I was almost in the red with every single order that I accepted an offer on. So I was like, nope, this isn't working for me anymore. I've got to start charging shipping on anything that I have offers on. And then I started to see my profits grow and grow and grow. But then I started to notice something about those profits. And that's why I'm bringing up the hidden profits you might not know about today. So for a solid 5 years now, I've been an advocate for charge shipping. It doesn't matter how big or how small the item is, I always charge shipping to the buyer. The next item is a riding crop. I'm telling myself it's going to be used on horses, since that's what it's, you know, used for. It's for horse riding. But wouldn't be surprised if it was used in any other way, if you know what I mean. By the way, if you are in the market for a riding crop, I have like 60 of these. They are just like multi-quantity listings just waiting to sell on eBay, just saying. This sold for $6.42 plus the cost of shipping. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, and all of that, my net on this is around $5. So when you charge shipping to the customer on eBay, what a lot of sellers, well, mostly newer sellers, don't think about or don't understand is that eBay charges the customers the retail shipping rate, and we as the sellers pay the commercial rate, which is usually significantly less. For example, the L'Occitane, the skin cream that I just packaged up over there, the buyer paid a combined shipping total of $17.80. That is the retail rate that eBay charged the buyer based on the weight of the package and how far it needs to travel from me to them. However, when I printed my shipping label, eBay only charged me $13.34 because I got the commercial rate, which means there's actually a difference of $4.46 on that package right there in my pocket to help cover eBay fees, cost of shipping supplies, or just straight up profit to my bottom line. This kinky little riding crop right here, the customer paid $6.80 to ship this because that's what eBay charged the buyer the retail rate for the weight and size of the package going from me to them. However, eBay only charged me $4.46. So that actually leaves a surplus of $2.33 in my pocket, again, to help cover shipping expenses like this poly bag, shipping tape, boxes, or it can go straight to helping pay for my eBay fees. And the third item that I'm shipping out tonight is this Cable Mod Pro Series cable kit. It is brand new. As you can see, it's still sealed. It's brand new in the box. The customer paid $45.42 plus the cost of shipping, which was $13.20. And as you can probably guess, eBay did not charge me $13.20 for the cost of this shipping label. Instead, eBay charged me the commercial rate of $7.58. So that means On this item right here, I had a surplus in shipping of $5.62. That $5.62 overage is going to help pay for my eBay fees and this bubble mailer right here. So in those 3 items alone, the total overage in shipping that was paid by customers that then goes into my account so that I can help pay for eBay fees, cost of doing business, shipping supplies, things like that. The total overage for those 3 packages was $12.41. An extra $12.41 can now go to my bottom line in only 3 orders, all because I just simply charged shipping. So let me tell you about a package that I shipped this week that would probably change the mind of any seller that might be thinking right now, oh, well, it's just $1, whatever. Oh, it's just a few bucks, whatever. There was an item that I shipped this week that was a Beam Nova, some sort of metal press thing. Like, I'm sorry, I can't tell. I'll put a screenshot up here of exactly what it was. I'm not exactly sure. But because of the weight of that item and the distance traveled, eBay charged the buyer $56.20 for shipping. eBay only charged me a commercial rate of $25.71. That was an overage payment of $30.49. And so now, real quick, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room of ethics and whether or not that overage should be refunded to the customer. There's always been like this divide, I feel like, with sellers, where here's the line. Here's the sellers that will refund customers if they overpay for shipping, and here's the customers that won't refund for the extra shipping cost. I tend to be over here on this side, and this is why. If you've accepted an offer on that item, you've already taken a discount, for 1. And for 2, the customer knows how much the shipping is before they check out and pay. So the customer essentially knows I'm paying a combined total of X amount of dollars for this item I'm looking to purchase. The customer knows I'm paying X amount of dollars and they are okay with it, obviously, because they completed the transaction. The customer does not know how much the shipping label costs for you. They don't know that. They just simply know what eBay has charged them in order to have the item delivered. So it's not like the customer is going to come back to you and say, hey, you only paid $25 for that shipping label and I paid $56 for it. So you need to refund me the difference. No customer is going to even know that that happened. They were okay paying that total amount for the item, including the cost of shipping. There's nothing else that you need to do. That's your money fair and square. I can also tell you guys that I have been running some sort of a business for 20 years now, and businesses are in the business of making money. Do you think that if you order something off of Walmart or Target or any other retail site, after you've paid your shipping, do you think they're going to send you a refund for any postage you might have overpaid? No. Why should you be any different? If anything, as a third-party seller, you need that surplus even more to help cover the cost of your shipping supplies or the cost of fees associated with selling on a platform. I just wanted to bring this up for discussion today because I feel like that's another added benefit to charging shipping that sellers might not think about. Right now, there is this debate on free shipping or charge shipping. If you're going to do free shipping, well, then you just factor in the shipping cost into the item. But the problem that I have with that is you cannot predict where your customer is going to be. You can't predict if your customer is going to be one state over or if they're going to be in Hawaii. And your shipping label is going to get bigger depending on how far the package has to travel. So while you might think you're factoring in accurate shipping costs with your item, you might not be making as much money as you expected to when you originally listed the item with free shipping. However, with charge shipping, you are able to set the price of your product and you set the weight and the size of the box. And if the customer is closer to you, they pay less for shipping. If they're further away, they pay more. And that's something else I really like about charge shipping, because you're always guaranteed to have the shipping label paid for without eating into any of your profits. You can focus on the cost of your item without having to think about how much money the shipping is going to take from your profits. When you charge shipping and you have best offer on an item, if someone sends you an offer, you don't have to sit there and do mental math to figure out if the offer is too low to accept, because you're going to have to pay for shipping too, which your customer is not thinking about. If you have free shipping and best offer on an item, the customer is not thinking about the shipping at all. They're just going to send you an offer that they want to pay for the item in total. But if you are charging shipping, you can think about your estimated profits based on the item alone without having to factor in shipping at all. And then, of course, there is the added benefit that I was just bringing up today, which is the hidden profits inside of charging shipping on eBay. When you charge shipping, and it's calculated by eBay based on the buyer's location and the size of the package, the buyer gets charged the retail rate, and you as an eBay seller get charged the commercial rate, which is always lower, which means there's always going to be a difference that can instantly go to your bottom line. So anytime I'm ever talking to you guys and I'm like, I just sold this item, this is my estimated net. Anyone who's always like, why is your estimated net so close to the sale of the item? What about eBay fees? The overage that's charged to those buyers almost always 100% covers my eBay fees. And I really like it that way, because if an item is charged shipping, I know that when that customer pays that shipping, they're not only paying for the shipping label, but they're also paying my fees to eBay to sell it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you know about this? Do you utilize this? Are you against this? Are you one of those sellers that would openly refund the buyer the overage? Let me know down in the comments your justification for it, because we got businesses to run, man. Profit's profit. We got to make money. And if you do think it feels shady, why do you think it feels shady? Because I can promise you every other retailer does this exact same thing, if not worse. I've known some sellers that will purposefully add weight to the box just to charge the customers more, and then drop the actual weight and pay less for the shipping label, so that that customer actually paid way more than it actually costs to ship. For instance, if a box weighs 10 pounds, someone might say it weighs 15 pounds to charge that buyer even more. That can get a little bit shady. Let's have some discussions down in the comments below. What do you think about this? If you like this video and appreciate this kind of information, please make sure to hit that thumbs up before you leave. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post a new video. Don't forget to check the video description. I always put a lot of information in there, including the link to my Facebook page. So I am talking about eBay today, but I primarily sell on Facebook right now. And I know that there's a lot of questions about how exactly I sell on Facebook, because I do not use Facebook Marketplace. I use a business Facebook page. And if you're curious to see how exactly I do that, you can click on my Facebook link and you can go see exactly how I am selling these items in real time. I do also ship packages now, so if you happen to see anything that you're interested in, you can join in on the fun and put sold in the comments. Thank you again so much for watching. I always appreciate you being here with me, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye.